Hello everyone, welcome back to the SBRE. We're going to do a recap of the Netflix 2011 movie, The Lincoln Lawyer. In today's video, we're going to follow a lawyer defending a wealthy man accused of assaulting a prostitute. It was all good and easy money until Mick Haller, the defense lawyer, begins to believe his client is guilty of more than just one crime. Make sure to watch the video till the end so you don't miss out on anything. Now just sit back, relax, and enjoy. The movie starts with Mick Haller working in the back of his Lincoln town car with his driver Earl, who ferries him around to Los Angeles dealers, hookers, bagmen, and lowlifes who are his clientele. Mick is a criminal defense attorney whose specialty is getting people off, sometimes in a perfectly legal way. He's a fast-talking, smart attorney with a complicated personal life who makes money by defending the guilty and helping them reach agreeable plea bargains with the prosecution. One day, a bondsman, Val Valenzuela, comes to him with a high-class client. Louis Roulette is a playboy rich kid from Beverly Hills, and he's accused of assault and attempted rape. Mick is surprised to find himself requested personally by a very wealthy client. When Mick visits Louis in jail, he claims that he was targeted for his wealth and set up by a sex worker and one of her regulars. He then begins to believe that Louis Roulette, a wealthy white man with no prior record, just might be his first genuinely innocent client. In the courthouse, Mick is surprised to find that his ex-wife Maggie has been assigned to the prosecution on the same case. She's adamant that his client is guilty and increases the charges to attempted murder. After posting the $1 million bail, an additional tracker placed on the client's foot, Mick starts to work on the case, bringing his longtime friend and investigator, Frank Levin. Mick then starts to question Roulette about what happened the night of the assault. He says that he was lured into Reggie Campo's apartment under the impression that they would have sex. However, when he arrived, Reggie struck Roulette over the head and he blacked out. He regained consciousness, unable to move when he was being held down by two men while Reggie was crying and badly beaten. She was telling the police that Roulette attacked her, tried to rape her, and murder her. There is evidence to suggest that Roulette is telling the truth, but the investigator Frank Levin uncovers some cracks in Roulette's story. Roulette was in fact aware that Reggie Campo is a sex worker, and he carried a knife with him to her apartment. As the trial unfolds, Mick notices that the photos and evidence about Roulette's case is similar to the past case he handled, a charge for Jesus Martinez, serving a life sentence for murdering and raping a woman named Martha Renteria, despite his repeated proclamations of innocence. He visits Martinez in jail to relive the night of the murder, only to become agitated when Mick shows him Roulette's photo. Now believing that Roulette is the killer in the Renteria case, he's bound by attorney-client confidentiality rules and unable to reveal what he knows. That is the very reason why Roulette chose Mick as his attorney in the first place, to protect himself. And after finding out that Mick visited Martinez in jail, Louis broke into his house, admitting the crime and threatening Mick using his daughter. But Mick isn't easily intimidated as he fires back and tells Roulette he's in a very dangerous place. Levin continues to investigate Roulette as Mick defends him in trial. He leaves a voicemail for Mick, confirming that he's found crucial evidence to pin the murder on Roulette and gets Jesus out of prison. But moments later, Levin is murdered. Mick's gun is missing from his home, which matches the gun used to shoot Levin. So he assumes that Roulette stole the gun and used it to murder Levin in order to frame Mick. Mick decides that the best way to catch Roulette is through the trial. Legally obliged to defend his client, guilty or not, Haller ruthlessly cross-examines Roulette's allegedly latest victim, Campo, and discredits her claims in front of the jury. He argues very well to get the jury to think Roulette is innocent, all while hatching a secret plan where he bribes the prosecution's witness, a jailhouse snitch, to say that Roulette bragged in jail about killing a girl with a snake tattoo. So when the witness makes this testimony, the detectives in the courtroom immediately understand that Roulette is guilty of murdering Martha Renteria. Mick's plan succeeds, and after Roulette is acquitted for the assault on Reggie Campo, he is immediately arrested outside the courtroom for the murder of Renteria. Roulette threatens Mick as he is handcuffed, promising to come for Mick's ex-wife and daughter. The police hold Roulette for a few hours, and as soon as he's released, he heads for Mick's ex-wife's house and beats him there thanks to the help of Val, who put the tracker on Roulette. Mick asks longtime client Eddie, a biker gang leader, as backup and assaults Roulette upon sight, hard enough to send him to the hospital. Maggie calls and tells him that Levin had found a parking ticket issued to Roulette near the previous murder victim's house. It's strong evidence against Roulette in his pending murder trial and will support Martinez's innocence. He goes home after talking to his ex-wife, promising a date together with their daughter. There, Roulette's mother Mary Windsor shows up, already inside his house, and tells him that she's the one who killed Levin. She shoots Mick as revenge for what he did to her son, and before she can fire a second time, Mick fires his concealed gun. The gun was courtesy of Earl and kills her on the spot. The next scene takes us outside the hospital where Earl patiently waits for Mick still bandaged and opens the door for him. Earl says he heard down at the courthouse that Martinez is out and asks if Roulette will get the death penalty. Mick doesn't answer the question, rather declares Martinez is free as he got that peaceful gleam in his eyes, and it earns him a nod of admiration from his driver. They are again pulled over by Eddie's biker gang and proceeds to strike a deal into defending his son Harold from a drug case. Eddie tries to cut the fee in half, reminding Mick of the help he got from them. Mick says that he'll do it for free this time. Earl asks him again if he's feeling alright. Mick defends that Eddie is a repeat customer and he can stick with them till they need his services again. The film ends with Mick looking outside his window, relaxed, confident, and just jamming along with the music inside his Lincoln car as they drive through town. That was it for today, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. What are your thoughts on this movie? Would you watch it? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.